were just in the middle of talking about Godowski praising Arsenij Sergeyev, saying, when we start scoring, you know he's going to shut the door. Penn State once again failing to score first. So far this season, 1-2-1 when they allow the first goal. As Wisconsin continuing to pile on the pressure after the early goal, Sergeyev will stop the puck, trips up a little bit, but gets a stoppage with 19:01 left in this first period. And going back to Penn State not starting early, Godowski mentioned it. He said, we absolutely have to start early. Like you talked about, the first 12 minutes, they never hit their stride. Penn State was struggling, only had 2 shots on goal. They found themselves trailing late into that first period. They got a power play goal, but another slow start for Penn State. This one not even 40 seconds in.
Exactly, Josh, and it's something that Danny Genev also alluded to last night, saying they don't really know what's going on. They don't really know how to fix it. They just know that it's something that they need to get on top of.
Well, Penn State wins the defensive zone draw, but some more mental lapses. Jimmy Down and Carter Shade defensively trying to get it out of their own zone. They can't do so. Kept in by Fitzgerald before Aiden Fink leaves it for a teammate. That's Reese Lawback, who goes for a line change. Reese Lawback is someone that was committed to Minnesota State when Mike Hastings was there, then decided to come over to Penn State when Hastings left. He said to us and me that he wants to beat Wisconsin real bad. Penn State struggling to do so, have not done so yet this season, didn't do so at all last year either. They've lost the last 6 straight to the Badgers. Here comes Genev, the new alternate captain. He fires a shot right into the breadbasket of Tommy Scarfoni. And we get a stoppage with 18:18 left in the first period. Face off to the right of the former RIT goaltender.
Good chance on the side there from Genev. Penn State's first shot of the game. We talked about Danny Genev a little bit on the broadcast last night. Josh was named an alternate captain to this leadership group. Just a few days ago, joins Carson Dick and Jimmy Dow Jr. as alternate captains. And, of course, the captain of this squad, Simon Mack. Great accolade for Genev, who's really been a keystone of this program for the past couple of years.
The shortest player in Division I hockey doesn't play like it with how big he comes up in those moments, including last night scoring the game-tying goal in the final seconds. Penn State won the offensive zone draw. They'll try to keep it in. Near side to Marsico, left for Charlie Serrato. Battle on the near side half wall. Crespo kept it in momentarily. Now in the slot, DeMarco gloves it down, leaves it for Serrato. He had a goal last night. Fired from the point. Fascia paddled aside by Scarfoni. Serrato kept it in. This line has been buzzing this week, and they continue to do so early on. Weebush towards the slot. Fans on the opportunity, and it's picked up by Ben Dexheimer. Puck still free. Dexheimer gets to it first. We'll flip it over to a opposite corner where Jared Crespo pinches in deep. He gets a rough ride, and Wisconsin breaks out 3-on-2 the other way. Tyson Dick, near side Laskowski. Laskowski fires, body down by Sergeyev. Rebound kicked aside into the corner by Jared Crespo. 17:26 left in this first period. Just joining us, you missed an early goal. 40 seconds in, Kyle Kukkonen from the near side half wall fired one past Sergeyev. And again, Penn State continues to struggle early on. Logan Hensler fires one towards net, goes off the skate of Nick Fascia. On the near side, half-wall puck rimmed around. Hensler tried to get to it first. He does so. Now gets the puck back. He'll skate the line, fire one towards net. Off of Keaton Peters, rebound. They score. Quinn Finley gets his first goal of the series, and Wisconsin is all over Penn State. Loose opportunity. Quinn Finley capitalizes his 8th goal already, and it's 2-0 Badgers. Spectacular saves early on in that contest, and Penn State not doing him any favors again early on in this one, down 2-0. Penn State wins the draw. Puck now comes free near side, and then the slot rubbed out. Wisconsin continues to put all the pressure on Penn State early on. Now a stretch pass here for Braden Ford. He slots back into the lineup after taking last night off, alongside Nick DeGraves and Tyler Paquette. Paquette had the puck momentarily, lost it. Simon Tassi given a rough ride by DeGraves near center. Scramble for the puck right near that Penn State logo. Wisconsin comes away with it. Puck is still free. Cade Christian scoops up the loose puck, feeds Aiden Fink. Turnaround pass. Christensen fires a shot, goes off the body into the corner. Gets his own rebound, sends it all the way across for Aiden Fink, who's trying to play keep away from Wisconsin. Does so momentarily, but it's kept in by Simon Mack. Mack at the blue line, backhands it down low. Penn State trying to find a way to at least get some sort of momentum down too early in Game 2 of this series. Puck squirts free all the way to the far side corner board, where Cade Christensen comes down from his defensive position to pick it up. Christensen on the backhand towards the slot. Nobody home. Comes to Simon Mack. Fires one. That one off the post and then goes underneath the backside of Tommy Scarfoni. And we'll get a stoppage with 15:46. Penn State a little bit more momentum, but you would have liked to see them come out with this right when the game started.
Well, take another look at this on your screen. We were talking on the broadcast last night, Josh, about how some of these Penn State defensemen are not afraid to play a little offense. Cade Christensen tried to get one out in front. Simon Mack ended up picking up the rebound and tried to hit a one-timer past Scarfoni. Didn't work, but expect to see guys like Mack, Christensen, Jimmy Dow Jr., Jared Crespo.
And now we're seeing Sergeyev goes to the bench. Noah Grannon comes back in. Something continuing to happen with the UConn transfer. Grannon, a guy that was originally committed to Wisconsin, same as Aiden Fink, and same as Reese Laubach in terms of being committed to the coach for Wisconsin for Mike Hastings. Grannon last year, a 3.42 record, 3.33 goals against average, and 8.85 save percentage. He comes in to play against a team that he was originally committed to. We'll try and get an update on Sergeyev when we can. Penn State won the offensive zone draw. They try to fan a shot on net. Comes Rita Zhizniev, a rising shot goes high. Skittering puck goes into the netting, and Penn State gets a stoppage with 15:37 left to go in this first period.
Zhizniev had the right idea out in front there. You'll see a quick replay on your screen. Tries to hit the one-timer, just skips a little bit high, a little bit more on Noah Grannon. Again, this is the first time that we've seen him on this season. Split time with former Penn State netminder, now Minnesota Gopher, Liam Soulier. Then at some point around January, Soulier won the starting job back, and we didn't see too much of Noah Grannon.
Grannon's last game he played last season was against Notre Dame around that January mark, like you mentioned. He was part of that goaltending tandem that struggled in terms of goals against average, but Godowski talked about that goals against is a team stat, not just a goaltending stat, and the teams have to try and get behind the new netminder for Penn State. Here's Logan Hensler at the blue line, fires this one off a body, goes directly towards Noah Grannon, who can't cover it up, and finally does. Maybe a bit of jitters and rust for a guy who has not played yet this season, but he does get the cover with 15. That was Lashny takes a spill. Here come the Nittany Lions looking to counterattack. Jared Crespo, 3-on-1. Crespo scores! The middle, Christian Fitzgerald steaming on through. Fitzgerald on the back end, feeds it across. Diving save by Noah Grannon. Marshall gets it back, feeds Serrato between his skates. Backhanded far side. Here comes Fink. Fink fires. He scores! Some speed comes Quinn Finley over the line, sends it right in front. Mosley, he scores! Took no time for the Badgers to answer on the 5-minute major. Ryland Mosley gets his second of the weekend, and Wisconsin is up by 2. Geneva out there, Mack. Far side, Aiden Fink. Fink fires. He scores! Here comes Penn State on the counterattack. DeMarco, he has Serrato with him. Over to Wiebusch. Wiebusch holds, throws it in front. They score!
With Maya Vazit, the game-winning goal scorer in the CHA championship to let Nittany Lions win back-to-back CHA championships. And what was it like going down the ice and scoring that beautiful goal?
I mean, it was such a nice pass from Julian, obviously in our D zone, helped break the puck out to go on like basically a 1-on-0, and I knew like fake the shot and go around, and it worked, so it was nice.
And then for the team, back-to-back CHA championships, how does that feel? You're a junior, 2 of your 3 years here, you've won a CHA championship.
I mean, I have no words. Like, it's incredible. This group of girls is absolutely amazing. It's the best culture we've ever had, and I had no doubt we were going to win this championship from day one.
How do you guys take momentum from this game and move that into the NCAA tournament?
I think we're going to enjoy it for a little bit, but obviously not get too high. And we're just going to keep working on what we can do best and just go forth. And whatever happens, happens. But we got this. We can do this.
All right, well, thank you, Maya. Congrats on the victory.
Thank you.
I'm here with Katie Disa, the CHA tournament MVP, who had another shutout in the CHA tournament final to beat Mercer 1-0. And Katie, we'll start with this. Back-to-back shutouts. You had a shutout against RIT last week. How does it feel to go into postseason play and be so dominant?
It honestly feels amazing. Like, we had our ups and downs this season, myself included, but I think we're on a steady path up, and that's right when we need it.
And talking about the ups and downs, starting goaltender Josie Bothan went down with a season-ending injury. What was it like stepping into that starting role and helping lead this group of girls to a CHA championship?
I was able to do it with my team behind me. They've supported me through everything, and they've always had my back and have been encouraging the entire way.
What does it feel like to win back-to-back CHA titles?
It's amazing. Maya had that goal in the first period, and then everyone else just rallied around it, and that's what got the win done.
First down, so 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line, 13:06 left in this third quarter. 2 receivers on the near side, 1 on the right. Darius Taylor at the left hip of Max Brosmer. Minnesota looking to add on to a 3-point lead and now sends Taylor on to the near side. Takes the snap, pressure coming, throws it on the far side. It's caught for a first down. Who else but Daniel Jackson, his first catch in the second half, and another first down for the Golden Gophers, and they continue to keep that boat rowing. They continue to drive into Penn State territory. Yeah. 2 tight end set for the Gophers. Brosmer under center. Taylor in the single back set. Takes the handoff, cuts back up towards the middle. Is it wrapped up right around the 27-yard line? Give him a gain of maybe 1 or 2. Second 8 at the 27, 11:40 left in this third quarter. Bunch set on the near side. Taylor in the backfield. They'll fake the handoff to the receiver in motion. It's a reverse, and well behind the line of scrimmage is the receiver on the near side. It's Daniel Jackson. He's still able to somehow turn that into a positive gain. Denied Dennis Sutton, had him about 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and the shifty receiver in Jackson is able to turn it into a gain of about 4. It'll be 3rd and short. Taylor the back on the right hip of Brosmer. 3 receiver set on the far side. 3rd and 3. Penn State showing pressure. They'll hand the ball off to Taylor. He's wrapped up in the backfield by Kobe King and the rest of the Nittany Lions. Zane Durant in there as well. Every time there's been a tackle for loss, we've said his name. And it looks like the field goal unit will have to come out for the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Kesich is 1 for 1 today, so Penn State, you do potentially surrender some points, but you hold them to at least 3. Already, this one will be about a 42-yard field goal. Ball will be spotted at the 25. The snap, the hold, the kick, and it's right down the middle. Dragon Kesich, he was the Big Ten Kicker of the Year for a reason. He's perfect today. Hit 10 consecutive field goals, and just like that, Minnesota builds on their lead. They're up by 6. And Penn State will have to respond. 22-16, 9:59 left in this third quarter. We'll step aside here on Comm Radio. Penn State trails Minnesota here in Huntington Bank Stadium. Right into the second N in the Minnesota logo in the end zone for a touchback, and the Penn State offense will come out. They drove down the field in 44 seconds to end the first half, but they had the blocked extra point. That is the reason they find themselves down by 6 and not down by 3. 1st and 10 at the 25. Drew Aller with the running back to his right. It is Katron Allen. 3 receivers set on the far side. 1 receiver, that's Liam Clifford on the near side. Tyler Warren goes into motion. Aller takes the snap, hands it off to Katron Allen with a big burst up the middle. Katron Allen pushes his way forward for a gain of 8 or 9. So it doesn't seem to be any injury concerns for him. A big opening rush for Katron Allen, almost doubling Penn State's total rushing yards in the first half alone. Aller in the gun, Singleton to his right hip. 2 at tight end set. They'll fake the pitch to Allen, then throw it over to the far side. That wall is caught by Harrison Wallace right around the 50-yard line. Beautiful throw and catch for the Nittany Lions, and they're trying to hustle here in the no huddle. Penn State getting set up, bunch set right in the middle of that field. Katron Allen right behind Drew Aller. Another 2 tight end set. Warren and Dinkins out there. They'll quickly snap the ball, hand it off to Katron Allen. Makes a jump cut up the middle, still trying to push his way forward. Gets wrapped up at the knees right around the Minnesota 43. And Penn State, similar to how we saw at the end of the first half, driving down the field in a hurry. Now they'll just slow things down a little bit.
Consistently found a way to stop.
2nd and 4, 8:23 left. The handoff. They're going to fake it to Katron Allen. This one's going to be a wrap around for the Nittany Lions. That one going into the hands of Nick Singleton. So Penn State, a little trickery of their own. He gets a gain of a few. It will be a first down. He at least got the first down mark. 1st and 10 at the 39 for the Nittany Lions as we approach the 8-minute mark in this third quarter. Aller takes a snap, hands the ball off to Katron Allen, trying to break a tackle, but a beautiful shoestring job by who else but Coy Parrish, the star-studded safety freshman for the Golden Gophers, stops Katron Allen from potentially getting a big gain and wraps him up, tripped him up for a 1-yard loss. Quickly go the Nittany Lions. Aller throwing it, heaving it downfield towards the end zone, and just a bit too far for the receiver. That one looked to be Harrison Wallace out deep. Penn State was working quickly. The Golden Gophers got to the backfield early.
And Drew Aller pressured, couldn't get that one into the breadbasket, and it will be 3rd and long. And the fans here in Minneapolis getting to their feet, getting loud. Big 3rd down, an opportunity to get a stop for the Golden Gophers. Aller screaming at his running back, Katron Allen, to get to his right hip. 2 receivers on the far side, 1 on the left. He sends Tyler Warren in motion. Long 9 to go, and the pass is too high for Tyler Warren. And an incomplete pass. Penn State will have to punt.
But he's a late addition, one of those guys that Mitch Holmes brought in to try and help them during this playoff run, and that one will help. It gets down the left field line for extra bases. Ragsdale sprinting towards home. He will score, and an RBI double for Brennan Hyde. Vermont has taken the lead. In the left-handed batter's box. 1-1 pitch, off speed, pushed out towards left field. That one stays fair and rolls towards the wall. It'll be another extra base hit for the Mountaineers. Janis puts on the brakes at 3rd. Another stand-up double. Double number 4 already for Vermont. 1-2. Big swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts to end the inning for Nick Falter.
I'm here with the player of the game on ESPN Plus, Nick Falter, who pitched 5 innings and gave up just 1 unearned run. Nick, you were absolutely dominant out there again for the Mountaineers. Another dominant performance. What was it like pitching in front of the home crowd for a big playoff win?
Well, first and foremost, I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for all He's put me through these past few months. It was awesome. An environment like this in a playoff game, it brings the best out of you. And fortunate that we got a win tonight.
And, building off that win, a long bus ride tomorrow, but you guys got to we'll go to the offense now. Huge performance, a lot of extra base hits, and 11 runs on the day. What is it like when you see your offense go out there and put up so many runs when you're out there pitching on the mound?
It helps you relax. Like giving up 1 in the first, like it can be a little shaky. But then they put a 2-spot out and then a 3-spot in the 3rd or 2nd. And then once you go out, get a scoreless 3rd, like that helps you relax.
The team seems to be rolling, and you were rolling out there. I have to ask, what made you so dominant out there tonight?
It's got to be this Launch Hydrate. It's delicious, good vitamin C. Yeah, brings the best out of you.
Helps you win the moment, I guess. Luke, back up to you. Long yard, quick snap for Drew Aller, and he gets it on the QB sneak. That's what it looks like on the mark. And they will move the chains. Penn State, a tush push of their own, and Drew Aller, the junior, gets the first down. Well, now this crowd's have to get it a lot earlier than they would have expected. 1st and 10 at the 25 for the Terrapins. Empty backfield for MJ Morris. 3 receivers on the near side, 1 on the far. Morris takes the snap, drops back to pass, plenty of time, airing out downfield towards Cam Prather for a touchdown. What a start for the Terrapins. 1 play, 1 touchdown, and they lead 7-0. Abdul Carter got to him first. His 9th sack of the season makes it 3rd and 13 with 7 minutes to go. 2 receivers on the near side, 2 on the far for MJ Morris, a running back on his right hip. Takes the snap, back to pass, pressure coming, gets flushed and sacked again! Back-to-back sacks for the Nittany Lions. This one will go down as Amin Vanovers. What a job by the senior on his senior day, and Penn State forces a 3-and-out. For Maryland to make that shoestring tackle will be 2nd and 2 for Penn State. 2 receivers on the near side, 1 on the far. They'll fade the handoff. Aller drops the ball, picks it back up. Still plenty of time. Escapes one tackler, escapes another, dumps it to Tyler Warren, who makes the grab, hurdles a man, and has the first down and more inside Maryland territory. Still going inside the 25. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Drew Aller started it, Tyler Warren finished it, and Penn State their best play of the day. Aller now trying to move somebody in motion. Time running out on the play clock. He takes the snap. Plenty of time, steps up, flushed out to his right, fires across the middle, and it is caught by Julian Fleming for a big first down to the 39. So 3rd and goal from the 1. Bunch formation, Twee Walker, the running back. They'll hand it off to him. Walker bounces outside. Touchdown, Badgers! So Twee Walker finishes off the drive, and Wisconsin takes the lead. It's 9-7. The backup side end. 2 receivers set on the far side, 1 on the near side, and Ashcraft on the left. Walker at the right hip of Braden Locke. 1st and 10, 1:45. Play action pass, fired across the middle. It's caught inside the 10 and brought down at the 4. Braden Locke locked and loaded. Trek Kekahuna with the big grab. Hands it off to Buff Johnson, who swings it to Freddie Dillon on the 5th. Dillon at the top of the key.
with the right hand, now the left, kicks it to Zach Hicks, pulls up from deep. You betcha! Floats one to Ace Baldwin Jr. on the far side. Baldwin Jr. receives a pick from Conan Niederhauser now at the top of the key, drives on in, kicks it down low to Conan Niederhauser, and one for the NIU transfer.
Just a bad decision by CJ.
Akins from the same spot, he drills it again! He's like a cheat code in that far corner. Back-to-back threes, he's been perfect from beyond the arc. Walker feeds Xavier Booker, now wide open in the corner is Akins, his three-pointer, string music! Miscommunication defensively from the Nittany Lions allows for a 15-point lead for the Spartans.